it was in part based on a timeline that was committed to by the prior administration of May 1st. And if we kept our troops in Afghanistan after May 1st, they would be shot at. And that was a decision that, as a commander-in-chief, he had to make. There have been assessments out there made by our intelligence community and others about the conditions on the ground. We are going to continue to work with leaders in Afghanistan, as the president reaffirmed last Friday, but it's not changing our plans or our timeline for moving our troops.
Last question is making headlines across the country right now. We just heard from the Pennsylvania Supreme Court that Bill Cosby's conviction for sexual assault has been overturned. They can no longer pursue those same charges against him in the future. Right now, the president obviously has long commitment to violence, the Violence Against Women Act that he helped write. The White House's reaction to that, first of all?
Well, first, as you noted, those reports just came out shortly before I came out here. I don't have a direct response from the White House to that announcement. I will say, which you touched on, and I'll just use the opportunity to reiterate, that the president has long been an advocate for fighting against violence against women, for ensuring that we are raising the voices and the stories of people who have been survivors of sexual assault. That's something he has done throughout his career and will continue to do. But I don't have a specific comment on that announcement today. If we do have one after the briefing, I'll make that available to all of you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. What does the White House think about Congresswoman Ilhan Omar saying that she does not regret comparing Israel to Hamas and the Taliban?
Well, any attempt to draw an equivalency between the United States and our close ally Israel with a terror group like Hamas or the Taliban is false and unacceptable. Representative Omar has said that was not her intent of her comments, but those certainly are not comments that we've made from here.
And on another subject, you mentioned at the last briefing that you think Republicans wanted to defund the police because they did not support the American Rescue Plan. Which Republican ever said that they did not like the American Rescue Plan because they wanted to defund the police?
Well, first, let me just note that the president ran and won the most votes of any candidate in history on a platform of boosting funding for law enforcement after Republicans spent decades trying to cut the COPS program. There's record of that. That doesn't require anyone having new comments, and then also stood in the way of crucial funding needed to prevent the laying off of police officers as crimes increased. That's a simple statement of fact.